Johnny Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors. Klitschko's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Klitschko's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bad Intentions, Klitschko. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Bad Intentions, Klitschko.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times, okay? Let's touch him up.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here, a much-anticipated fight. Round one underway.
How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Each guy's going to be more consistent. How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Off the rope,
Good block by Bad Intentions.
Keep your head moving.
What a nice combo by Klitschko.
Keep your hands up.
Way to block there. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Good block there by Klitschko. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Blocks that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Klitschko. A headshot blocked. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Klitschko. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Able to cover up that gut. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Klitschko. Good block by Klitschko. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Klitschko.
Keep the head moving.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Klitschko. Halfway through this round. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Klitschko. Good work doubling up that jab by Klitschko. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Klitschko's showing some swelling now. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Gotta protect yourself.
Nice strike after catching one by Klitschko. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Klitschko.
Jab, jab, use the jab.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Very nice defensive guard there. Klitschko's vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now, he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now he has to position himself in the ring, every inch of that ring, where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye, where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Klitschko. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Klitschko. Good way to protect the midsection. Well-placed counterpunch by Klitschko. Nice, precise work, doubling it up by Klitschko. Klitschko's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. And a sharp counterpunch by Klitschko. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Klitschko. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Scores with the combo to the head. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Blocked by Klitschko.
There's no need to be on the inside. There's the punch.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Klitschko.
Up and down, side to side.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Klitschko. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Some more head movement.
What a good counter punch by Klitschko. Klitschko's doing a good job there. He has a great sense of his identity. He knows he's got to fight on the outside, and creating that space is the way to do it. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
And a smart counterpunch by Klitschko. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Klitschko. Klitschko's sitting here wondering why he's getting hit so much. How about this? You're not moving your head at all.
Well, how about don't wonder about it? You weren't taught that probably in the gym. You didn't work on that in the gym. Well, it's not going to come to you suddenly when you're in the arena.
A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Klitschko. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Well-placed counterpunch by Klitschko. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Klitschko. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And a sharp counterpunch by Klitschko. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him, not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Klitschko. And a well-placed counter by Klitschko. Klitschko's opponent has to find a way to close that gap. He can't just let him control this fight from the outside.
And the way he's got to do it is, first of all, get to the starting gate. He's not getting to the starting gate. You know, his opponent stepping away from him, step up into the right position a little bit, bring your feet forward, and then use that jab to come in. And make sure you take steps. Don't lunge. Walk your way in behind that jab.
Halfway through round 6. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. What a good counterpunch by Klitschko. Able to cover up that gut. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Klitschko's got to deal with that cut. A little defense turns to offense by Klitschko. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
On the mark, the counter punch by Klitschko. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Klitschko. And a well-placed counter by Klitschko. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happen in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Klitschko's nose is starting to bleed. Klitschko's got to deal with a cut cheek. Very nice defensive guard there. Accurate counter punch by Klitschko. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Klitschko. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Klitschko. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Showing you some defense there with the block. Klitschko's learning a real hard lesson here, and it's that a corner man can only do so much when you're dealing with this amount of swelling around the eye.
Yeah, you have that end swell in the corner. Of course, it's a piece of metal that you put in ice. It gets very cold. It retains the cold, and you place it on the swelling. But once it gets started, as you alluded to, Joe, it's tough to stop it. You got to get that ice or get that end swell on it early on before that swelling gets started, before it gets to this kind of place.
A nice block by Bad Intentions. And a smart counterpunch by Klitschko. Well-targeted counterpunch by Klitschko. And a well-placed counter by Klitschko. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Klitschko. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Able to cover up along the belt line. Blocks that one. He returns fire with a left hand. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Klitschko's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Targeted counterpunch by Klitschko. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Klitschko.
Keep working the jab.
Very clean offense from defense by Klitschko. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he could score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Klitschko. And a good counter by Klitschko. Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Klitschko. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Block that time. It was intended to the head. left hand. What a good counter punch by Klitschko. Great movement to get away from those punches. Good block there by Klitschko. Took a shot, now he gives a left. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And a good counter by Klitschko. Nice block by Klitschko. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Klitschko. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. Good job protecting himself. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Devastating blow by Klitschko. Job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Klitschko. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Blocks that belt line well. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Well-placed counter punch by Klitschko. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Klitschko. Well-placed counter punch by Klitschko. Good block. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
In a bad place right now. He was tagged. Klitschko's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer.
Your winner, Bad Intentions, Klitschko.
Klitschko's your winner. Two judges overcoming the one who saw it a draw.
Just not much to separate these two all night long.
So a majority decision goes in his favor. It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.